欢迎回到 Ins Corner， 我是 In。今天呢是第121期，对。然后最近我今天其实完全不知道，我现在非常的 like spontaneous，就是我觉得我该录，好我就来录，然后我根本不知道我要讲什么，所以就只能讲最近在干嘛，反正每次都这样。然后最近连着一样在疯狂的工作，我整个3月目前只有3月3号意外的3个地方都不用工作，然后今天是3月10号礼拜天晚上10点左右，然后我要说什么？对，就是我现在已经可以知道我下礼拜就是所谓的礼拜1到礼拜天都是要上班的，然后我真的觉得我好累哦，我的天哪，就是我觉得累啊，但我觉得不累。It's hard to describe or explain. Like when I'm working, I'm mentally tired and somewhat, physically tired. But after work, when people are actually tired, wait, I don't like the word actually, but when people are really tired about their life or about their work or social life, they're like actually drained, and you can tell. Like even like the stereotypical extroverted people, if they are tired, you can tell. But for me, I don't know what's going on with me. It's like I feel like I should be tired, and either I should be very sleep deprived, or I should be physically tired because of standing all the time or just walking or staying up. Well, staying up is for sleeping, but anyway, it's like I should be tired. And also I hate the word should, but that's just I can define myself. Like I don't like the word should in terms of me saying other people like, oh, you should do so, or like society saying, oh, you should, you shouldn't. It's like why is there a should here? There shouldn't be a should. And I even prevent myself from saying the word should. 就是中文是应该，这应该要怎么样，或是这件事情就 yeah。然后anyway, yeah, so I just took the shower, and again, this is my usual waiting for my hair to dry time and recording my podcast, my diary basically. And 最近前几天 I don't know, should I say this or not, but this is the thing that popped up to my mind right now. It's a bit detailed into my life, though. Yeah, who's gonna listen anyway? So, one of the days I was, okay. Usually, so first of all, I don't. Well, at least I tried. I usually don't. Like, I don't bring emotions or things outside of work into my work time or into my work, if that makes sense. And I've been pretty successful throughout the past, over like 9 months working, or at least 6 and 7 months working, and it's like even if people thought that I was in a bad mood or something, but actually I did not have a bad mood that day or that few hours. It's simply maybe it's them thinking too much, sometimes it's them thinking too much, and sometimes it's just that I did not like have the energy to open up conversations. But if you open up conversations to me, I would talk to you like with energy, not like without energy. So I am very, very much willing to talk. I just don't have the brain power to produce a new topic or think about a new topic for us to talk about, if that makes sense. I'm gonna say that a lot today because I don't know what makes sense nowadays. Oh my god. And yeah, so that's that. But like a few days ago, not 2 days ago, but I was quite vastly influenced by something that happened. And 中文来说，你知道我那天有跟一个人这样讲，但是他问了一个很奇怪的问题，我才这样跟他讲。但是anyway, the thing is, 为情所困这4个字通常指的是爱情。But okay, you gotta hear me out. It's not about romantic stuff. And then 那一天就有一个同事，他就通常都在讲一些开玩笑的话，就是很不正经的话。在快下班之前，他突然问我说：“嘿，就是叉叉叉。” 你是不是谈恋爱了? And I was like, I am so like the the kind of different that I was that day is not like I'm not hyper, definitely not. I am not like angry. No, I am actually more like sad. I don't know how like the people around me feel that day, but it's definitely like very much so like 第一期, yeah. I don't want to talk to people. I did all the things that within the work. And I tried to like, if there are topics that I can, join, I definitely would join. And I did join a lot of the topics. And then, so the thing is like that colleague asked me this question. I was like, what the hell is with this question? And hell no. And so I answered no. And then this person was like, because you're so different, like recently. I was like, do you mean these 2 days? Or like these past few weeks? And I was like, and this person was like, oh, the past like 1 or 2 days. I was like, these are the 2 days that I am just like sad because of some friendship issues. And then you asked me, did I got into a relationship? So I was like just like astonished, confused. And I told one of my friends, well, two of my friends, two colleagues and one friend about this thing. That two colleagues are pretty close to me, relatively. And they're like, what? Like Lamau or whatever. And it's just very confusing. So that's one of the things. Like I am confused about why when I was sad and people thought, like these two things are, sometimes two things you can somewhat, hint it or guessed the correlation, but I cannot for this one. And I am just so confused because nothing has changed about me that's positive or more like, the brighter side. What they said is like, oh, because you looked, this person was meant to say like, I look brighter or more vibrant, whatever. I was like, I am literally sad and you're telling me that I look more, like I look better basically when I'm sad. I was like, I didn't tell them I was sad, obviously. And it's like, what are you saying? I am just, so anyway, I just gave up on thinking about that because my life motto right now, when I was somewhat thinking too much, I'll just tell myself not think too much, just live on your life. Today will be today. Nothing will happen if you don't think too much about it, and just sleep through. And just don't worry, because I mean, if you tell someone not to worry and they're someone that often worries, then it's no use. But to me, I used to be someone that thinks so much, thinks a lot, and just like can't help but just all the worries and stuff. But I have transformed. I don't know how, but I have become the person I wanted to be in terms of like how my thought process, like very rational and always thinking on the other person's perspective, like multiple person's perspective on the same thing, and etc. etc. So, and including like what did I just say? Like just I forgot what to say. Anyway, my brain is a mess right now, and I'm trying to think because this past week, when today, like the Sunday, so today arrived, I was like, oh my god, finally it's Sunday. But I still don't know the next work week would look like. So, because the schedule wouldn't come out around noon. In the morning, I was like, oh my god, it's finally Sunday. And I hoped that I could, get some rest next week. But, yeah, as I said already, nope. I just remember something I could say. So, recently, even though I am like working all day and pretty tired, but I've got some time to sort of relax and watch some movie and or anime. And I just finished so because people around me, well, not everyone, like some of the people around me really likes anime. They're not like super into it, but they are just, they like it and they recommend quite a few to me, and I just picked, like, they know me that what kind of anime that I wouldn't like, and especially like those like all about fighting. I am okay with fighting. Actually, in terms of anime and movie, I just read manga more, and so that's why I would pick what are the kind that I would be okay watching. And I do watch some anime before, but it's like the mainstream ones, and like very, very much so mainstream. I don't watch a lot of them. But so recently I finished a movie that I wanted to watch since like last July. And I downloaded it in September for when I was flying, because in October and November I was flying for a lot of flights, right? It's like very long flights, and I was like, okay, I need to prepare a lot of things for me to watch on the flight. But in the end, I did not watch, like I probably watched like 20 or 40 minutes of like some Netflix shows, but I did not watch any other movies that I downloaded. So I finally watched that. It's called Love in Taipei, and I was like, it's probably like it's not on Netflix. I forgot which platform it's on, but it's pretty interesting, and it's a pretty interesting movie, I'd say. I quite like it. And one of the points I like is like, you know, the actors and actresses in there are not all, especially the main actress and actor, I guess, are not like absolute Asian beauty standard type. Like I mean, some people would definitely prefer those, but they're not like the absolute ones. Because I personally don't care about, you know, facial experiences at all when looking for like a friend or a partner or whatever. So yeah, I mean, partially it's because 我有脸盲症. It's not diagnosed, but it's causing some trouble. You know, it's a good thing and a bad thing. 当你在服务业里面工作，其实有时候这是好事，有时候不好事。你说我是主耳，就是你就忘记一个人，你会把他当一个全新的人对待。If you know what I mean. And 但是在记人的方面，我记名字还行，记绰号也还行，但是我记不得你的脸。Yeah， 所以然后对，就是说你看 if I can't even remember how you look like, right? How can I fall for someone's appearance? Yeah, so that's partial. Okay, so coming back to, okay, that's the movie I watched, and finally watched actually, and I also watched a Japanese anime called 我推的孩子，应该是吧？对，我昨天在查，然后说到底是我推的孩子还是你推的孩子？是我推的孩子。Yeah, I finished season 1 within not 3 consecutive days, but like probably like 4 to 5 days, and I watched it within 3 of those days. 昨天从5看到12吧，反正昨天真的是差不多通宵看完，对，我就看到凌晨2点多，对，然后就呀，这种我可以看得下去，不会是因为本来推荐给我的那个会觉得说啊，你会不会可能不会是最喜欢或是什么什么的呀，但是就是这种我 OK， 非常的 OK。然后其实还有很多我一直都想看，但是就是慢慢要就是有人一起看会比较快，就是你有会比较慢会比较快 ，depends on you know how that all thing works。但是最近好像我现在该思考的事情还是很多。现在已经3月10号，然后我其实你知道，身为一个学生，我最开始开这个 podcast 的时候，其实有讲as a student, I've been for you know out of my study duties for a long time, and one of my closest friends in my degree asked me a few days ago that what's the purpose, or like why 就是你赚钱的目的是什么？ And I was like, this question is wrong to start with. You should ask the question, why am I working so much? 你工作的目的应该是你工作的目的是什么？ And I would answer you like 30% of that is for the money, because you would know when you have the ability that the ability means that you have the lenient and like a space in terms of your like what you own. You can do things that you want, and you wouldn't be limited by what you don't have, right? And because I do have you know small goals and this and that I've mentioned before, and it all requires money for sure. Like nothing doesn't require money, and I'm not going to do something like huge. I don't have a goal to, like, for example, just random, like, buy a house regardless of where it is. But yeah, if I have a dream in the near future, I would definitely need money for that, and I am preparing for that. Although I did not plan to live very far, so it's just for the sake of just in case. But I don't do much that. Just like money is the thing that, okay, you will need, but this is not the main purpose that I'm working this much. The main purpose I'm working this much is, somewhat about escaping from the school life, and about interacting with people. Because if I study, I need time at home. And right now, if you can imagine, my life back in 2020 to 2022 was literally at least 10 hours in front of the computer every single day. And sometimes, or usually, including like my tablet or my phone, it's every minute that I'm awake, I am in front of a screen. I'm using my eyes, even though it doesn't have any negative impacts as of now. Even back then, you don't know. But it's not about eyes at all. It's just about, that's my life for so many years, like 3 years. And now that I've got the chance to, interact with people in person, and it all actually changed me in terms of my personality. And I loved this change. So, I mean, people will still change. It's not like, okay, this change is permanent or something, or just the final version of me. No, it's not going to be like that. But I don't know how long this is going to be for, and I just want to treasure that, which is my most like top life motto right now. Just, you don't know when things are going to change, but things will change. So just treasure the moment, live in the moment, and I am definitely doing that right now and every single day. So to be honest, this is what I told my friend 2 days ago, that I don't even know where or what am I gonna be doing next month, literally. Because one day, this is okay, 2 days ago, and a few, like maybe a week ago, I forgot, did I mention? Maybe I mentioned this. It's like my friend from my degree, which lives in a different country, which is one of the countries that I visited them like once before, and this person, she was like, oh, I'm gonna visit Taiwan in next January, and she wrote like JAN. I was like, did I read that wrong? Is it June? Is it not January? I was like, June is like much closer, and it was much like, it's like a very reasonable timing to plan a trip. I was like, January? You mean like next year? Like literally back then it was still February. Imagine my shock. I was like, it's February and you're telling me next January. I don't freaking even know where, like the things I've said already, like where or what I'm gonna be doing next month. And probably, I'm probably gonna live in a different, I could, there's no plan for that. But she couldn't really understand that, because I was telling her, I was like, seriously, next January, I don't even know where I'm gonna be, where living, where I'm doing, in the latter half of the year. Not to mention, like, January, I cannot promise you anything, because if I promise, I'm gonna be here. And she was like, oh, are you planning to go on more secret trips? I was like, no, I have no plans, but I do know I will have plans. Okay, I have no concrete plans, but I know I will have plans. But, when, where, what, how, nothing's thought of yet. So, not sure how much the person that you're listening to this can comprehend, but that's me, and that's literally me living my, if you can call this life right now. Although I would say, I'm not sure how serious this person is, but if you've heard or if you know the podcast I had with my friend T 哥 which is called Unix 派优学派，就是这是一个中文的 podcast。我们之前就是大家做半年，我们就是把该有资讯释出去，这样，然后就是做一些介绍，用中文介绍线上学位这件事情的一个平台这样子。然后就每当有人问，我们就不用再解释一次，你真的有兴趣，直接传过去给你听，你自己听，每一期都短短的，自己去听。对，然后 especially in the Chinese community, it's like it's not a thing. And just if you just explanation, we're always explaining, right? And 后来我们还甚至就邀请同学，就当然就直接讲英文开始来聊天啊什么，就蛮有趣的这样。好，那就是这个 T 哥，我跟他是就是他是我在我这个 degree 里面最熟的一个人，我们也认识蛮久的。然后他前几天就说，他说应该说那个问我说赚钱要为什么，就是为什么要赚那么多钱，赚钱的目的是什么？然后我回他说，你问出问题，你应该问我为什么要做，我工作的目的是什么？对，然后就是这个人，就是他问的，然后我们就讲到，就是因为我现在也是很少在跟这些线上的人交流，都是 I focus on in-person life a lot more。然后他就问这个问题嘛，然后我就说。没有，然后后来他有跟我说，他说确实看我现在可能发了一些东西啊，比方说在我 IG 上，我是很常发 IG 的人嘛，然后他说看我 IG 上发的东西啊，确实觉得比方说他说我笑容变多，我的笑或者说笑容不一样了，然后感觉会体验生活。我说 I don't know how serious or how 就是他是不是只是就是因为我这样讲，虽然说他也看到我生活确实就是改变了很大。过这么久他才这样说，还是他真的就是他看到一个就是什么东西，他真的有点感触吧，说就是音真的就是 change 了之类的 I don't know, but this is what this person said to me, and所以最近吧，我也是应该是说好，我为什么刚刚讲回学校？因为今天是3月10号，3月18，是3月18吗？应该是3月18吧。对，就是下礼拜，就是再隔一个礼拜，礼拜1是注册截止。And I have no plan to like pause，就是休学。但是我也超级没有心力跟心情去读书。It's like a huge debate in my mind, but I did not have time, or I did not give myself time to think about it. Because I just like I don't know, I really don't know. 所以这是一个近期比较怎么讲，就是比较会需要 I should take time to think about it, but you know it's just very much it's contradicting. Like 我不想休学，我不想就是应该不是休学，我们没有休学这一词，就是我不想要暂停1学期或是1年，我不想用暂停。但是因为我知道我暂停我就回不去了，但是我又注册我花钱了，我又没有那个心力跟时间去读书 ，right？ 所以 it's very difficult, and I don't know, I really don't know. Like there are too much things in life that I have no idea about. 所以我现在只能就是走一天是一天，然后。I still don't know. Like, anyway. So yeah, that's it for today's episode. Very much random, and I don't know what I talked about, but yeah, just some life documentary. And yeah, see you next time. Bye bye.